In a bid to improve the well-being of citizens, the Chinese government has been extending support to vulnerable communities to enhance their activities. Now, as featured in this report, one of the beneficiaries has explained his transition to a much improved life after benefiting from the government support. Now, after living in appalling conditions for many years, residents of the Xinjiang desert village are now enjoying a better life thanks to the intervention of the local authorities. Here's more details of that in this report.
I have more than 120 sheep. I joined a sheep breeding cooperative in my new village. The government has offered me 200 hectares of pasture and an annual $1,200 as allowance. But when I lived in old Daria Boy village, I only had about 40 sheep and my house was not well built.
The old Daliabi village this 27-year-old man talks about is located in Xinjiang's Taklamakan Desert. The natural conditions there are harsh, and there is a severe shortage of food and drinking water. Daman gave us a ride to his house in the old Daliabi village. And after a 4-hour thrilling drive in the desert, we finally arrived at his former house.
We are nearly in the middle of the desert. The people of Daliabi lived here for hundreds of years before moving to the new village. And they lived in the houses that were made from poplars, reeds, and mud from the only river nearby. And a piece of poplar wood could be used as a door.
The kitchen is small, and Daman and his family made their food on the ground. In summer, they slept on the floor in this bigger room by using blankets as cushions. In winter, they moved to interior rooms. Daman lived in shabby houses for 22 years, and it took him 2 hours to get to school on foot in the desert when he was young. Everything began to change in 2015 when poverty alleviation efforts began. The local government started building a new village for residents of Daliabi, and people moved there after a few years.
Our people moved to this new village in 3 stages from 2015 to 2019. There were about 1,300 people in total. The government provided them with new houses for free. Now children's education is free, and the water is clean. We also have a clinic. People mainly breed sheep and grow herbs. The per capita income of the village in 2021 was $1,800.
Daman opened a store in a new village and runs it with his mom.
When I was in the old village, I made money by breeding sheep and searching for herbs. But now I have my store and sheep cooperative, and I don't have to search for herbs because we plant it in a village. My income now can be $9,000 a year, but it was only about $1,500 in the old village.
Between 2015 and 2020, 8,000 people in Yutian County moved to their new houses. Xinjiang ended extreme poverty at the end of 2020. The head of the Daliabi says they aim to develop tourism to enhance people's livelihood in the next few years.